The audience is waiting.
Oh, I know, Morgan, I know. Cameras! We need the cameras!
Welcome bells are ringing from the shops along the square, when the carolers are singing up and down the narrow square, when the kids rejoice in a single voice and a hope beyond repair. And it should be clear by the sounds you hear, there's Christmas in the air.
Aren't they wonderful?
When the stars are shining brightly from the tops of every tree, when the elderly are sprightly and the babies squeal with glee, when it starts to snow and the ribbons flow from boxes everywhere, when these lights appear, it should be clear there's Christmas in the air.
Oh, Morgan, isn't that the very best carolers the stage has ever seen?
Yes, but isn't it a bit premature?
Wait. This is my favorite part.
When girls and boys in festive wear have strings of holly in their hair, cider molds, popcorn pops, happy couples window shop, fiddlers play a merry song for passers-by who hum along. Come sing out loud, come join the crowd, come sing along. When your heart is overflowing with the happiness inside, anticipation growing for the presents that you spy, when you're all aglow from head to toe with the joy you need to share, when you can't conceal the love you feel, there's Christmas in the air. When you can't conceal the love you feel, there's Christmas in the air.
Wonderful. I'm as light as a feather, as happy as an angel.
You know those are Mr. Dickens's lines, don't you?
Ooh, quite right. Sincerest apologies. I do get ahead of myself. This is Morgan Le Fay, magical librarian of Camelot.
And this is my dear friend Merlin, the magician. Perhaps the wand gave him away? Quite a powerful tool. But I believe there is no magic as powerful as a good story.
I agree. And while I always enjoy a good story with sorcerers and knights and dragons, my favorite story is a ghost.
A tale that lives in the heart of a man named Charles Dickens.
A story so important for hundreds of years to come. It will shake the bah humbugs right out of the hearts of all who read it.
And remind us of the truest magic of all, the magic of kindness, love, and generosity.
But it is a story that might never be told if Jack and Annie don't travel back in time to help Mr. Dickens find it in his heart to tell it.
Who are Jack and Annie, and how do they travel through time? Well, I suppose we really should begin at the beginning.
On the day Jack and Annie discovered the treehouse I had sent from Camelot.
One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods.
Jack, hurry up! Come on!
How far can you see? How far can you see? From the top of a tree. From the top of a tree. So many places to go. So many places to go when you venture outside your window.
On that day, Jack and Annie discovered that the treehouse was full of books, and that the books were magic, and could take them any place they wished to go.
Jack, it's back! The treehouse is back!
And with so many books.
And so many possibilities. The question is always, where will they go next?
Morgan!
Merlin!
We're so happy to see you. Do you have a new mission for us? Indeed we do, children. A very important mission.
We want you to help a writer.
A writer with a great talent and a great heart.
A writer with many wonderful stories to tell.
So what's the problem?
His wonderful stories may never be told.
Unless you help him.
Share his gifts with the world.
And how do we do that?
Finding the answer to that is part of your mission.
The writer's name is Charles Dickens. We'll be traveling to Victorian England to meet him.
That name sounds so familiar, but I can't remember why.
Me neither. What does Victorian England mean?
It's a time when a queen named Victoria was the ruler of the British Empire. Here, this history book will help you.
Oh no.
What is it?
Hoop skirts. It's really hard to run and do stuff in those clothes. Can't I wear something else?
Well, perhaps, but you might have to pretend to be a boy.
That's okay.
We also have a little magic that will help you accomplish your mission.
I love the violin.
Good. This violin is magic.
Really?
Yes, when you play, you will play beautifully. And if Annie makes up a song while you play, whatever she sings about will come true.
Cool.
But the magic will only work once, so choose your song carefully.
I will.
Now you better be off before it's too late.
But there's still so much we don't know.
So we'll find out when we get there. I wish to go to Victorian England.
The treehouse started to spin.
It spun faster and faster and faster.
And then everything was still. Absolutely still.
London. Just like in the book.
Wow, these clothes are really fancy. And no hoop skirt.
But you better hide your pigtails.
Oh right, I'm supposed to be a boy.
Charles Dickens was born in England in 1812. He's one of the most famous writers of all time.
One of the most famous writers of all time? Well then, he shouldn't be hard to find. How do I look?
You look like Annie pretending to be a boy.
But if you didn't know me,
It's pretty hard to pretend I don't know my little sister, but yeah, I guess you could pass for a boy. I have money.
me too. Good, let's go.
Examiner! Examiner! Get your examiner! Queen Victoria returned from her vacation!
How much?
Just the token, sir. God bless.
You're welcome. Okay, according to the newspaper, the year is 1843. Now, all we do is find out where Charles Dickens lives.
Excuse me, you know where Mr. Charles Dickens lives?
Indeed, sir. Mr. Charles Dickens, the Charles Dickens, lives at 1 Devonshire Terrace in Regent's Park. Climb into my cab, if you please, and we'll be there quicker than you can say, God save the Queen. It's always a pleasure to transport such fine gentlemen of means such as yourselves. Welcome aboard, sirs.
Gentlemen of means, what's he talking about?
He thinks we're rich and gentlemen.
Oh.
Two gentlemen of means are we. What a lovely thing to be.
A veritable recipe for living island will be free. I can almost guarantee it would be everybody's cup of tea.
Nay!
It certainly suits me.
And me?
Two gentlemen of means. Two gentlemen of means. Two gentlemen of means are we.
Evening, governors, find it for try.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to live life like yours.
Yes, it can be quite wonderful.
You can't believe what a great joy it is to sip our tea with royal dukes and duchesses.
And travel in an handsome carriage such as this.
Righto! Play polo on our thoroughbreds, sing lightly on fine feather nets.
Dine daily at posh restaurants with crumpet scones and fresh croissants.
They often can be seen at a gallery or theatre,
Hobnobbing with London's great and good.
We love the notoriety of our place in high society.
Well, wouldn't you? Come on, you know you would. No matter where they go, they're greeted with respect.
But had you seen us earlier, you never would suspect that two gentlemen of means are we. Such a lovely thing to be.
We're sure that you can plainly see it's great to be a VIP.
I can all but guarantee it would be everybody's cup of tea.
It surely would suit me. Yes, me.
much is a shilling?
I don't know, but it must be more than a tuppence. Give me one of the big ones.
I hope this is enough.
Oh, why, good heavens, I should say it is. I thank you, young gentlemen. My wee children thank you. All the good, hard-working people of the world thank you. Shall I come to pick you up again later?
I'm sorry, but we don't know how long we'll be here.
Well, perhaps I'll pass by now and again, and if I see you, I shall certainly stop. It's always a pleasure to transport such fine gentlemen. Good day, sirs. And again, I bid you good day.
He was nuts.
Wow, nice place. Looks like Charles has already given his gift to the world.
And gotten some back. So I wonder what his problem is.
Yes,
Ah, good day, madam. We've come to call on Mr. Charles Dickens.
indeed. And who are you?
We're Jack and
Andrew.
Right, we're Jack and Andrew from Frog Creek. And who might you be?
Why, I'm Mrs. Tibbs, housekeeper of Mr. Charles Dickens, and it's my sad but deliberate duty to inform you that Mr. Dickens will be seeing no visitors today. No callers of any kind.
So you've traveled so far, Miss Tibbs.
Young man, Mr. Dickens needs to spend every moment he can spare on his writing. Surely you know how important his work is.
Yes, surely.
Yes, surely, but...
I am terribly sorry, young gentleman, and it grieves me so to turn you away, but I must. And I pray that you bear no grudge against Mr. Charles Dickens.
Whoa. How are we supposed to help Mr. Dickens if we can't even meet him?
I have an idea. I'll stand on your shoulders and you can lift me over the gate.
No way. Annie, it's too high.
Well, then what can we do?
Ah, Harry, we ain't even swept our first chimney today. And my neck's already cricked. My back's already crooked. Maybe we should look for another profession.
Colin, our pa was a chimney sweep. Our grandpa was a chimney sweep. And his pa, before him, was a chimney sweep. I reckon you're going to sweep chimneys and like it.
Excuse us, gents. We were just needing to ring the bell.
Of course, but you see, the housekeeper is not letting anyone in today. That's why we're leaving.
She let us in. We've come to sweep the chimneys.
Really? She'll let you into the house? Hold on, I've got an idea.
No, you don't. See you guys. Bye.
Wait, would you be interested in trading places with us?
Annie,
Trade places. Why, what's your meaning?
actually,
Yeah. Why would anybody in their right mind want to be a chimney sweep? Oh, never like the feel of a broom in me blistered hands. Nor the pressure and stress that a job like this demands.
Covered in foot, in a suit of soot.
Never ever clean.
Then I
Wonder at times how much more I can withstand. Trading places, a chance to start again from scratch. Brand new faces. Hold on. What's the catch?
Okay, here's the deal. We've come a long way and we really want to talk to Mr. Dickens. So, maybe if we can get inside the house and clean the chimneys, we'll have a chance.
this is not a good plan.
Yes, it is. If we have a job, we can get inside the house.
But we don't even know how to sweep a chimney.
How hard can it be?
Ah, forget it, Harry. These folks ain't worth a day in their lives.
Wait! He has a coat made of wool that's about your size.
Annie, no, it's freezing.
6 buttons made out of bronze and to the thighs.
Oh, brother.
If that's not enough, we have other stuff. We have his hat.
How fancy that?
Oh, and a nice warm sun to bless our eyes.
Trading places.
Colin, can this be?
Brand new faces. Okay. The deal.
Thanks, and I'll need your hat too.
Hey, you're a girl.
So what if I am?
Forget it. Colin, she's an angel, Colin. They've been sent down to help us.
I'll walk away and forget it, Harry. Rich folks are just strange.
Yeah, let's skedaddle before they change their minds.
Gentlemen don't skedaddle, Harry. They do this.
I'm coming! Try not to break my eardrums next time, Colin. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in and get started.
Well, she's no fun.
No kidding. So, where do we start?
I have no idea. Let's see if there's a fireplace in this room.
Oh, wow. Look, there's a desk with a feather pen and paper.
I'll bet this is where Mr. Dickens does his writing.
Maybe he's waiting for us. Let's start cleaning the chimneys, and he might come here soon.
Okay, but first we need to figure out how. Look, here's a picture. Underneath it says, in Victorian England, young boys worked as chimney sweeps, cleaning the soot made by coal fires. It was not only a dirty job, but a dangerous one as well. Great. Dangerous.
We've worked all kinds of jobs from missions of Merlin and more. Surely we can do this. Besides, we just have to clean the chimney, wait until he comes in, then we can chat with him, find out what his problem is, play a magic violin.
Okay, I'll push the broom of the chimney and you scrub the stones. There's soot everywhere. My eyes, my ears, my nose. Ah!
Let no one enter my study, Mrs. Tibbs, under penalty of death.
Shh! Jack, hide! He's coming! Mr. Dickens!
All right, where shall we start today? Yes, Mr. Chuzzlewit. What do you have to say for yourself today? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Little do they know what lays before us. Oh my, hold on. This mirror is covered in spittle. Let me just do this. There. Now what was I saying? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Good. Good. When I'm staring at a page, when I'm hatching out a plot, sometimes a face emerges, but at other times not. So I look into my mirror just to see if I can see a character unfolding through the pen that I am holding, through the mirror back to me. Bah! 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 Yes! For example, Pudgy Pickwick. Who's Pudgy? Or the hungry open twist.
May I have some more?
The dashing Mr. Nickleby.
Did they, sir?
In the mirror they exist.
And their faces tell the stories. All they had to do was know.
Their faces were igniting a spark to start the writing. The beginnings of a book. Faces in the mirror, stories meant to be. Through the mirror clearer to me.
Dickens, over here, Dickens! Everyone from every station has a story to tell. We can say without hesitation, he will tell our story well. Has the eyes, the mind, the heart to set our stories free. Choose me, Mr. Dickens, choose me, choose me.
Faces in the mirror, stories to be told. When I fear my pen is growing cold. Faces in the mirror, stories meant to be. Through the mirror clearer, I see. Achoo! What's that? Who's here? Chimney sweeps? What are you doing in my study now?
We're sorry. We were cleaning the chimneys, but really, we just wanted to talk to you.
I know. It must look so foolish. I'm sorry. It is foolish. Compared to... I have to get out.
Where are you going?
I'm sorry. I have to leave.
We
What's wrong, Mr. Dickens?
I'm finished for the day, Mrs. Tibbs.
Oh, what did they do in here? Mr. Dickens, I'm sorry, they were just...
No, never mind them. I'm going out. Tell Mrs. Dickens I don't know when I'll be back.
Wait, Mr. Dickens, don't go! What are you doing in here? Didn't you have to start on the back rooms? Never in the study while he's working? Oh, Mr. Dickens, you ruined his whole day. I hope this makes you happy.
No, it doesn't.
All of England is waiting for his next story.
We're sorry.
There's no forgiveness. No forgiveness for all the harm you've done. Go!
Whoa, she was nuts. Everyone here is nuts, including Mr. Dickens.
We have to catch him and try to fix things.
He couldn't have gone far.
Look, that's him, getting into the carriage.
He's getting away.
Now look, there's a driver who brought us here. Maybe he's waiting for us.
Hey, hi there. Thanks for coming back. We need a ride. We have to follow...
Sorry, no free rides today, boy. I've got mouths to feed it on. Get here.
Don't you remember us? No, we're the young gentleman you...
He doesn't remember us. Our clothes are ragged and we're covered in soot.
Oh man, everyone was so nice to us when we looked rich.
Look, that's him getting out of the carriage.
Come on, let's go try and catch up with this carriage. Let's go.
Yeah.
Meat pies here, finest in London, meat pies.
Get your boot shine here, gents. At the quid. Spit shine, looks fine. Spit shine.
Examiner, get your examiner here.
Come on, we have to hurry.
You're right.
Helmet's nice and patched. Make yourself presentable, chaps.
Jack, come on. Need a hat, fellas?
No, thanks. I already got one.
But yours is looking a wee bit frayed around the edges.
I'm sorry, but I'm kind of in a hurry.
Jack, she stole your bag.
With Merlin's magic violin.
And the bow.
And the book. Help! Stop her! Stop, thief! She took my sack.
Stop, thief.
Give it back. Nab her.
Lift her.
Trip her.
Grab her.
Stop, thief! Got it!
Good, let's get out of here. Hey, come back with my bag. Oh no,
What?
they're saying we're the thieves. Stop, thief. They took my sack.
Which ones?
The ones in rags. This one?
Which who?
Them there? Those two.
Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! We have got you now. All hemmed in, outnumbered 10 to 1.
We better run.
Stop thief!
Where could they be?
Stop thief!
Don't look at me. Back here. What they say? Down around the alleyway.
Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief!
That's them, officer. I'll take that bag, boy.
But it's mine, sir.
No, it isn't. It belonged to my dear departed father.
No, it didn't.
Arrest him, officer! No, it really is our bag. They just stole from us, and my brother just grabbed it back. You can make a case to the Chief of Cutler's Scotland Yard. Step aside, let us through. This way. Jack, look.
It's Mr. Dickens.
Well, what's us? Remember us? Button up, boy. It's us, the cheerleaders for your study. Remember? I said button it.
Excuse me, officer. What seems to be the problem here?
What? Mr. Dickens, Mr. Charles Dickens.
It's him! Upon my word!
It's Charles Dickens, the writer.
Excuse me, officer. What's going on here?
This boy stole this bag, sir.
When? When did they steal that bag?
Just now, sir, they caught him trying to run off with it.
Well, I'm afraid you're mistaken, officer. These lads were working at my house earlier today, and they had that bag with them.
Ah, did they now?
This lad is innocent. Do you see what has happened here? If I had not come along, they would have thrown this boy in jail for years. Why? Because he has holes in his shoes and soot on his face. How else do you think this lad got so dirty? I'll tell you how, from honest work.
Mr. Dickens, forgive me. I'll release him at once.
Yes, officer, release this boy at once. Return his bag and think twice before you arrest another child just because they are ragged and poor.
You're a bad boy. Good luck on your journey through life. God bless you, and God bless you, Mr. Dickens.
God bless you, Mr. Dickens.
And one last word to all of you. Remember, goodness dresses in rags and patches as often as it does in velvet or silk. Come, lads, I'll walk with you a bit, so no one else may prey upon you.
We're sorry we ruined your work today.
Oh, no, you didn't ruin my work at all. I'm sorry I got so upset. It's just, the sudden sight of you two reminded me of all the children who sweep our chimneys and work in our mines and factories and... forgive me, lads. I didn't tell you about your own hard lives. Instead, you must tell me about yourselves.
Well, first, I'm not a lad. I'm a girl, and my name is Anne.
Why, I am speechless.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dickens, but this is the real me.
Well, Annie, I am delighted to meet the real you. Oh, and you're also a little girl in disguise.
No, I'm her brother, Jack.
I see. So you're Jack, and you're Annie. Well, I would like it if both of you called me Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Now tell me, Jack and Annie, are you hungry? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you are. Oh, and as luck would have it, we are just 1 block away from one of London's finest establishments. Let me treat you two to a meal you'll never forget. Steak and gravy, gooseberry jam. Tonight we shall dine like kings. Oh, and a queen. Come along.
Yeah.
It's my personal creation, Mrs. Finch. Leeks, beets, and celery.
It's delicious, Francois.
Mon Dieu, needs more pepper. Back to the kitchen.
Really, dear? I thought that it was quite tasty.
Bah.
Wait a second. Is that... Why, yes it is. It's Mr. Charles Dickens.
He's coming this way.
To the inn.
And my stars and garters! It is! Right this way, Mr. Dickens, you are welcome at our inn.
Clear that table, stoke the fire.
Use a napkin for your chin.
Have a pickle, have some bread with this delicious Cheshire spread. Care for tea, care for crumpets. Take an extra sugar lump, it's on the house. And by the way, the chef is in rare form today. So may we suggest the stroganoff flambe. Ah, we see your place is set for a meal you won't forget. So right this way, Mr. Dickens, right this way.
Out! Out! How many times have I told you, little urchins? No free food.
Mr. Pinch, these children are my guests. They're friends of mine.
Really? Your friends, Mr. Dickens, beg your pardon, sir, I'm sure. Come here, lads, it seems my judgment was clearly premature.
She's a girl. Why, she is, but she's a friend of his. Said polite miniature, all our shepherd silverware.
Any friend of Mr. Dickens, it's the finest from our kitchens.
And I know you'll find her stuff beyond compare.
We'll take your breath away from salad to sorbet. So right this way, Mr. Dickens, right this way. Oh, Mr. Dickens, how we love your Pickwick Papers.
Really? What was your favorite part?
And we hung on to every word about that rascal Fagin's capers. Sweet little Oliver stole my heart. Could you sign my copy? Might I shake your hand as well? We'd be so very happy and have such a tale to tell.
Why, certainly.
God bless you, Mr. Dickens. What a gentleman you are.
Oh wow, he's really famous.
Yeah, he's like a superstar. He's got it made. He's highly paid. He's master of the writing trade.
Please give him
leaves the Pinch's purple peacock hungry.
Please, sir, may I have a crust of bread?
What? No, shoo!
No greedy mice begging at my inn.
He only asked for a crust of bread.
That's right, miss. I'm the pasta that they thrown away.
Here.
You can have my whole plate.
What? Absolutely not. Bah! Foolishness! Rumors would spread that I give away food.
But you're rich enough, Mr. Pinch. Surely you could afford to share a bit with those less fortunate.
What? Are there no poorhouses to feed them? No workhouses? Let them eat in debtors' prisons. When did it become my job to feed the poor and starving? A shilling is the cost for you to sample what I'm carving. Roast as red as snowflakes in the islands of the sun. Gravy's just as rich as all the rich rolled into one. But nothing's free today. Everyone must pay, and to those who can't I say, bah! Humbug.
Mr. Pinch, surely you don't mean that...
What I need to say is, every woman, man or child below the upper station should be on the lookout for a proper occupation.
Nothing like an aching back to teach a lad his place.
Then he'd have a bob to buy a crust to feed his face.
For nothing's free today, everyone must pay, and to those who can't I say, bah! Humbug. Bah! Bah! Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Humbug. Please, Mr. Pinch, sir, if you could give an inch, sir, and open up your heart to the golden rule. You can call me greedy, but giving to the needy is the very definition of a fool.
But what about the sick, the homeless on the street, a child who goes to bed at night with not a scrap to eat?
Ah. You mean like this little lad here?
Yes, that child is poor and starving. Have you nothing to say of his plight?
There is one word that comes to mind. Allow me, please, one final thought on which to meditate. Those who believe in fairy tales deserve a dreadful fate. You're dealt your cards the day you're born. What happens after that is up to you. It's not my lot to keep your belly fat.
There ain't no other way. Do not be led astray. It does no good to make a wish, nor beg, nor hope, nor pray. For nothing's free today. Everyone must pay.
To those who can't I say, bah, humbug.
God bless you, sir.
Here, take this and this.
Oh no, sir, we couldn't. We have no way to repay you.
You can repay me by putting some meat on this child's bones. Please, my dear friends, my only wish is that this small offering may help to store your hearts with hope.
You did such a good thing. You made that boy and his mother so happy.
Yes, but what happens after that? And there are hundreds, thousands just like them.
Her mother should put the boy to work. There are plenty of factories that would hire him.
Factories are no place for children.
Mr. Dickens, aren't you going to have your meal?
No, I couldn't.
Charles,
Are you okay?
No, I don't believe I am. There are dark shadows on this earth. Such dark shadows. Don't you hear them? All those lonely, abandoned souls. You see there, over near the river, there was once a shoe polish factory there. It was a rickety old building filled with river rats. I went to work there when I was 12. 11 hours a day, 6 days a week, I sat at a table pasting labels onto shoe polish pots.
You were only 12?
Yes, and I lived alone.
Were you an orphan?
No, I had parents. My father was a good man, but as hard as he worked, he still couldn't afford to pay his bills. So, he was sent to a debtor's prison across the river. My mother went there to live with him.
Wait a minute, you mean your dad was sent to prison because he couldn't pay his bills?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. How could he earn the money to pay his bills if he was in prison?
Why, that is a very good question.
But at least things are better for you now. You're a famous writer. That should make you feel better.
How? How should that make me feel better? What is writing? Just ink on a page.
Ink on a page?
Yes! Don't you see? Writing isn't food for the hungry. It's not medicine for the sick. Perhaps I should give up writing altogether.
Oh no, you can't do that.
But it seems so foolish and vain.
But
no! I have decided. I shall write no more. Be kind, children, and leave me be. I need to be alone.
But
no! I beg you. Leave me be.
Okay. Well, now we know why Merlin and Morgan sent us here, but this really seems hopeless. Look in our research book. Maybe it can help us. Charles Dickens wrote many novels, including Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, and... Wait. A Christmas Carol? Isn't that the play we saw last year with the main guy Scrooge and the ghosts? The ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas future, who try to change him by showing him his past, present, and future, and by the end of the story, he's like a different person? Right. A Christmas Carol has been retold again and again in plays, movies, and television shows. To this day, it inspires people to be kinder and more generous to others. Okay, it's time. Time for what? Time to get out the magic violin. You play, I'll make up a song. What kind of song? I'll make up my own version of A Christmas Carol. But it won't be a story about Scrooge. It'll be a story about Charles. A ghost story about Charles Dickens. A ghost story? You mean we'll make ghosts appear? Yep. I don't know.
It's magic, Jack. We have to trust the magic.
Okay, but don't make the ghost too scary. We don't want to give him a heart attack. Cool.
Now ghosts 1, 2, and 3, past and present and yet to be. He says he wants no more to write. Open his heart and hope and see the light.
Come now, ghosts 1, 2, and 3, past and present and yet to be. He says he wants no more to write. Open his heart and help him see the light.
You first.
Me? Why do I always have to go first?
Because of the past, old friend. Remember? Past before present.
Oh, yes. Quite right. Quite right. Don't be afraid. Now Charles may find you in despair, but ways they always true. Look for your and hungry too. Can you remember the love?
What do you mean?
Now, Charles, don't stay up too late reading.
Is that me? Mother?
Just one chapter more, Mother, or maybe two.
You and your stories.
Aladdin retired to his chamber, brought out the lamp, and rubbed it. And when the genie appeared to him, he said, "Ask whatever you want, for I am the servant of anyone who holds this lamp."
You remember?
Yes, it is me, the Arabian Nights. I used to love that book. That book took me to palaces and mountaintops. I felt I met kings, queens, and princesses.
Yes, books can do that.
Wait, let me linger in this happy moment a while longer.
Not bad.
Yeah, and we're just getting started. Play. Come to Charles, oh second ghost. It's your turn to be the host.
Wish me luck. Well, Mr. Dickens. I understand you recently decided to give up writing.
Yes, it seems pointless, and I wanted to help the world.
And your books have no power to help the world? You say you're right, not one more book. Stop your weeping, man. And look.
So, class, what did we learn today from Mr. Dickens' book? I learned that no one in this world is useless who helps to lighten the burdens of another. I learned that a loving heart is the truest of wisdom.
And that happiness is a gift.
Yes, and the trick is not to expect it.
But to delight in it when it comes. Well done.
Well done, well done, well done.
Wow, those are all things I wrote and things I believe. And they learned all that from reading my books.
Yes, and now they believe them too. Pity writing is so foolish and vain. But shh.
Just in news chapters from Mr. Dickens' latest, The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nickleby. Only a shilling. I could hardly wait to see what happened to poor chap Nickleby. And what about the actor, Vincent Crummels, and his acting troupe? Now there's a character for you.
Farewell, my noble, my lion-hearted boy. Nothing better after the day's work than a good story.
Wow, all those good people, they seem happy reading my stories.
Yes, but alas, you have decided you shall write no more. Ah, well.
But is that... No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. It's Queen Victoria. Did you see what she's reading?
idea the children in our kingdom led such dreadful lives.
No, neither did I.
We must do something to help.
Indeed.
I shall have a meeting with the Prime Minister to discuss this terrible problem.
Wow, they were all speaking of my books, even the Queen.
Yes, writing is nothing but paper and ink. A foolish task is not what you think.
Yes, no, yes, but...
Wow, this is so cool.
Annie, sing!
Prepare to meet ghost number 3, the ghost of things that are yet to be.
That are yet to be. Do you mean the future?
That are yet to be, that are yet to be, that are yet to be.
Oh, who will hear my song? Now that I am gone, will pieces of my melodies remain when I move on? Or will they fade from mind? With nothing left behind, will the rushing world remember me for long? Is there anyone to hear my song?
That's a tombstone, a gravesite. Why do you show me this scene of grief?
There, Miss Dickens.
Miss Dickens? Is that my daughter? Mary, all grown up? It's my name. My name is on that tombstone.
Poor Papa. How sad he stopped writing when he was so young. He had so many stories inside of him. Stories of hope, love, and goodness. It seems almost selfish to leave so many tales untold. If he had given his gift to the world, he might have touched the hearts of millions.
No, stop! I can't bear it! Wait! You must answer me this. Is what you show me the shadow of what will be, or merely what might be? Do I have the power to alter this dreadful fate? Then yes! Tell Mary I've changed my mind. I will keep writing.
Charles, we heard you shouting.
Jack, Annie, you can't imagine what just happened. I had the strangest visions. 3 ghosts came to me, and they showed me visions of the past, the present, and the future. They made me want to keep writing.
Really? That sounds like a scene in a book.
Why, yes, it certainly does. They taught me the most valuable lessons. I must write. I love to write. When you have a gift, you mustn't hide your gift away. Let it out, and let it shine, and let it have its say. You may be surprised to find what it may reveal. A hidden secret truth, something beautiful you feel. Every woman, man, or child, no matter who they are, has a purpose here beneath this brightly shining star. Something special just for them to nourish and to give. A hope, a song, a prayer, a reason just to live. You must give, you must give. must find a cab and go home and get to work at once. I cannot wait another day, another hour, another minute. Stop, sir. Will you give us a ride? Shall I take you home?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, if you could just drop us off at Hyde Park, we can get home from there.
Hyde Park, then 1 Devonshire Terrace, and please hurry.
Yes, Mr. Dickens, sir.
Aha! I know what I shall write my next story about. I will write a story of a cruel, greedy, selfish man who helps no one. Like Mr. Pinch, but I'll call him, what shall I call him?
How about Scrooge?
Scrooge, that's it. The 3 ghosts will change Scrooge's life.
Sounds perfect.
Perhaps I'll be able to write the story in time for Christmas. Perhaps I'll call it A Ghost Story for Christmas.
Or maybe you could just call it A Christmas Carol?
Ooh, A Christmas Carol. I love that. I will keep using my books to fight creating cruelty. My pen is my sword. Except my books will never celebrate wars and fighting. They will always show the true joys and sorrows of real people. They'll show how good always triumphs over evil.
Those kinds of books are my favorite.
I'm as light as a feather, as happy as an angel. Am I not the luckiest man on earth?
I think you might be.
Hyde Park, Mr. Dickens, sir.
Well, here we are. Where will you go next? Will you be safe?
Yes, don't worry. Our parents take good care of us.
You two must be the most extraordinary children I've ever met. I will never forget you.
We won't forget you either. Goodbye, Charles.
Farewell, my friends. You must give. You must give. You must give your gift to the world.
Done, Jack. Well done, Annie. Thanks, but we didn't really do anything. It was the magic violin.
Yes, well, your goodness brought the magic alive.
You helped Charles, not because we told you to, but because of the goodness in your hearts. Because of your goodness, Charles will go on to live a long and happy life. And for generations to come, people all over the world will read his book.
Your goodness is your gift, you see, and when you give it, you change the world.